Daniel feels fear. Fear of losing, fear of failing, fear of trying. So he waits, and waiting costs money. Backhand index pointing right lesson. Fear delays progress. Action builds confidence. Question: what does doing nothing cost? No saving, no learning, no plan. Years pass. Same problems, same stress. Backhand index pointing right lesson. Doing nothing is the most expensive choice. Question: how does money affect confidence? Daniel pays bills on time. No borrowing, no shame. He feels proud. Backhand index pointing right lesson. Good money habits build self-respect. Question: who are you listening to? Friends say, enjoy life. Daniel listens to growth voices, books, podcasts, learning. Backhand index pointing right lesson. Your environment shapes your money future. Question: why do small wins matter? First $10 saved. First debt paid. First budget done. Daniel smiles. Backhand index pointing right lesson. Small wins keep you going. Question: can money affect your health? Less stress, better sleep, clear mind. Daniel feels lighter. Backhand index pointing right lesson. Financial peace improves health. Question: what if problems come back? Car breaks, job delays. But Daniel is ready. Savings help. Mindset helps. Backhand index pointing right lesson. Preparation turns problems into small bumps. Question: what really builds wealth? Not luck, not speed, daily habits. Daniel stays consistent. Backhand index pointing right lesson. Consistency beats intensity. Question: who is watching you? Family notices. Friends ask. Daniel becomes an example. Backhand index pointing right lesson. Your discipline inspires others. Question: what if the story is about you? This is not Daniel's story anymore. It is yours. One choice, one habit, one day, today. Backhand index pointing right lesson. Your future is built one decision at a time. You stayed until the end. That means something. Most people quit early. You didn't. Now prove it with action. Backhand index pointing right. Save your first dollar. Backhand index pointing right. Write your first budget. Backhand index pointing right. Learn one money skill. If this story helped you, white heavy check mark like this video. White heavy check mark subscribe to Finance Advisor. White heavy check mark share this with someone you care about. White heavy check mark comment below. My money story starts today. Daniel feels happy. He spends. Daniel feels sad. He spends. Daniel feels bored. He spends. Money moves with emotions. Backhand index pointing right lesson. If you don't control emotions, money controls you. Question: why do we compare our lives? Daniel sees friends online. New phone, new clothes, new life. Daniel feels behind, but he doesn't see debt. He doesn't see stress. Backhand index pointing right lesson. Comparing lives steals your peace and money. Question: is borrowing always bad? Daniel borrows for wants, not needs. Small loan, big problem. Interest grows. Freedom shrinks. Backhand index pointing right lesson. Debt for want steals tomorrow's money. Question: why is no so powerful? Friends invite Daniel to spend. Daniel says no. It feels hard, but it feels strong. Backhand index pointing right lesson. Say question: is one income enough? Daniel depends on one job. One job stops equals money stops. He learns skills. He learns ideas. Backhand index pointing right lesson. One income is risky. Skills reduce risk. ING know today gives freedom tomorrow. Question: why does money take time? Daniel wants fast results, but money grows slow. Slow growth is strong growth. Backhand index pointing right lesson. Fast money disappears. Slow money stays. Question: what works when motivation is gone? Motivation comes and goes. Discipline stays. Daniel saves even when tired. Backhand index pointing right lesson. Discipline builds wealth when motivation fails. Question: why should you share knowledge? Daniel teaches family. Daniel teaches friends. Teaching strengthens learning. Backhand index pointing right lesson. When you teach money, you master money. Question, what happens after you? Daniel thinks long term, not just today, not just now, future family, future security. Backhand index pointing right lesson. Wealth is built for generations, not moments. Question, what if you never start? No savings, no plan, no peace. But one choice can change everything. That choice is today. Backhand index pointing right lesson. Now it's your turn. You heard the story. You learned the lessons. But knowledge without action is useless. Backhand index pointing right. Start with $1. Backhand index pointing right. Track your money. Backhand index pointing right. Think long term. If this video helped you, white heavy check mark like this video. White heavy check mark subscribe to Finance Advisor. White heavy check mark share this with one person. White heavy check mark comment below. I am starting today. Starting late is better than never starting. Question, what if one small money choice could change your whole life? Let me tell you a story. This is not a rich story. This is not a lucky story. This is a real life story. It could be your story. Many people work hard. Many people wake up early. Many people are tired, but still, they have no money saved. Why? Today, I will tell you 10 simple story lessons about money. Each lesson is short. Each lesson is powerful. Stay until the end. The last lesson can change your future. Question, why do we always run out of money? Meet Daniel. Daniel works every day. He gets paid every month. But after 2 weeks, his money is gone. Bills, food, transport, small wants. Daniel says, I don't earn enough. But the truth is different. Daniel never plans his money. Backhand index pointing right lesson. Money without a plan will always disappear. Question, why do we save last? Daniel says, I will save if I have extra money. But extra money never comes. Saving last is a trap. Smart people save first. Even $1. Even $5. Backhand index pointing right lesson. If you don't pay yourself first, you will never save. Question, what happens in an emergency? One day, Daniel gets sick. Hospital bill. No savings. He borrows money. Debt grows. Stress grows. Daniel feels scared. Backhand index pointing right lesson. Savings protect you when life hits hard. Question, can small money really matter? Daniel starts saving $1 a day. Just $1. After 1 month, $30. After 1 year, $365. Not rich, but powerful. Backhand index pointing right lesson. Question, where does our money really go? Daniel checks his spending. Snacks, extra data, unplanned shopping. Money leaks like water. Backhand index pointing right lesson. Track your money or it will control you. Small money done daily becomes big money. Question, what do rich people do differently? Rich people are not magic. They budget, save, think before spending. Daniel learns to ask one question. Backhand index pointing right. Do I need this or want this? Backhand index pointing right lesson. Needs build life. Wants delay success. Question, is investing only for rich people? Daniel thinks investing is scary, but he learns. Start small. Learn first. Be patient. Even learning is investing. Backhand index pointing right lesson. The best investment is knowledge. Question, why is time more important than money? Daniel starts early. Money grows with time. Late start equals hard life. Early start equals easy life. Backhand index pointing right lesson. Time is your biggest financial weapon. Question, what happens when you don't quit? 1 year later, Daniel has savings, has peace, has confidence. Same job, new mindset. Backhand index pointing right lesson. Money changes when your thinking changes. Question, will this be your story? Now I ask you, will you keep waiting or will you start today? Start small. Start now. Start smart. Final call to action. If this story helped you, white heavy check mark like this video. White heavy checkmark subscribe to Finance Advisor. White heavy checkmark share this with one friend. White heavy checkmark comment. I choose to start today. Remember, your money story is still being written. Make a good one.